With Little Paws we Toddle Afar. Chapter 1. The Birthday Boy. Pages 1 and 2.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little Asher. Happy birthday to you.
I blush embarrassingly and smile as I blow out the one candle sitting atop the birthday cake my mother lovingly made for me. Originally, there were two candles, a 2 and a 1 that represented my 21st birthday. Earlier, while carrying the cake from the kitchen to the dining room, my mother snagged her footpaw on the edge of the area rug near the doorway. Luckily, she managed to keep her balance and saved the cake from certain demise. The number 1 candle, however, was not so fortunate. It had tumbled from the cake to the ground, snapping in half. Mom was upset, but Dad, being the joker that he is, just laughed. "Well, I guess we're celebrating your second birthday again." Everyone, including my friends, just laughed, and it then became the joke of the day, hence the happy birthday little Asher during my song. Though I'm embarrassed by the teasing, I take it in stride. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I think to myself, I actually kind of miss being a cub. And well, today is my 21st birthday after all. There's no looking back after today. I might as well enjoy it while I still have the chance. After today, it really is time for me to grow up and be an adult. Having dual majors in both archaeology and paleontology is going to keep me extremely busy. There will no longer be time for watching reruns of Dino Cats or messing around with my old toys and models. I should have given those stupid things up years ago. I should have given them up with all of those other little cub things that I held onto for so long. Man, I sure was stubborn as a kid. It'll be worth it in the end, though. Being able to follow in Dad's footsteps will be a great honor and will make him so proud of me. I guess everything has a price to pay. I let out a brief sigh as I come to terms with myself. My attention turns back to my birthday party. Mom begins to cut into the icing-smothered cake. The cake itself makes the situation and joke about being little Asher even more comical. I've just finished my first year of studies at the university. Mom thought it would be fun to bake a cake that reflected my paleontology major. I have always been fascinated with dinosaurs and the species that predated our current ones inhabiting the planet. So, this being the case, Mom decorated the cake with dinosaurs, bones, and shovels. It looked more like a cake for a 10-year-old, but again, I don't really mind. It was made with love by Mom. I'm sure she enjoyed making it, and that's what really matters to me. She's been a little sad since I started college. Mom keeps saying stuff like, "My little baby's growing up," and "I wish I could take care of you just a little longer." So the gesture is much appreciated. Mom begins to dish out the cake. My friends are the first in line. The first piece of cake goes to my longtime childhood friend Zach, a small fox with a huge personality. You can always hear Zach coming from a mile away. He's loud, opinionated, a troublemaker, and can sometimes become borderline obnoxious to most furs. Zach and I have been best buddies for almost our entire lives. He grew up next door, so from an early age we were out in the yard rough and tumbling around. We would do things together like play knights using sticks from the oak tree between our yards or pretend to be astronauts. Our afternoons were spent riding our bikes together, rollerblading, playing video games, or pushing each other on Zach's swing set. I always wished I had a swing set of my own. We actually first met when we were almost 5 years old. Later, we were in almost all of the same classes through school. Together, we attended summer camp, space camp, and even scouts growing up. Wherever one went, the other followed. Sadly, I've only seen him a few times since starting classes at the university, so it's nice to now have a day to catch up. Summer break has just begun, so I'm sure we will hang together over the next couple of months, even if he's busy juggling all of the jobs he has. The next two pieces are dished out to Jessica and Jennifer. I've known the two tall, lanky tiger twins since our first year of high school. They're almost always together. Both of them have had a rough couple of years, though. Their parents died in an awful car accident our senior year of high school. I was one of the few furs to attend the funeral and supported them in their terrible time of grief. The lack of friends was mainly because the two had been shunned by many at our school. Jessica was part of the goth crowd. Decked out head to toe in black and covered in piercings, she took no crap from anyone. Because of this, she was never liked much by the popular kids at school. Jennifer, however, had it far worse. Jennifer was born Jeremy and had begun her transition to female during our sophomore year of high school. The kids in school made her life a living nightmare. It's amazing how cruel some furs can be. Jennifer, however, has a strong will and stayed positive most of the time. It was hard on both of the twins reconciling with themselves and losing their parents all within a few years. However, now out of high school they have had time to heal and are doing much better. I have always had a hard time telling them apart other than their clothes. But now it is even harder. It's nice to see them again, both smiling as they should be. The following piece is handed off to the most recent addition of my motley crew, my newfound friend from college, Daniel. Daniel is a pudgy golden Labrador who enjoys sweets as much as he enjoys talking about paleontology. We first met the beginning of this last year. It was our first day of advanced site excavation class, and we hit it off from the moment we met. Not only did we have a lot in common with our passion for history, but also our hobbies, tastes in music, and even TV shows. He's one of the few furs I've met that actually still enjoys watching cartoons at our age. We were ecstatic to find out that we were both fans of the hit cartoon series from when we were little, Dino Cats and the Lords of Time, a show about the adventures of furs riding tame dinosaurs while jumping through time and space. I have a few toys from the series, keepsakes from my childhood. Daniel, however, has an entire room of collectibles. Everything from toys to promotional posters and soda cans. I feel we both use the cartoon as a way of holding on to our younger selves. We've had long discussions about how neither of us are really ready to grow up. I think it's why I have become so comfortable around him. We've become very close in the short time we've known each other. I'm still a little confused about it, but I actually have started to gain feelings of affection for him. I've never been attracted to someone in this way before, and am even more surprised that it's for another guy. I've been meaning to hint at it or ask him if he feels the same way for me, but I'm far too shy. Maybe later this summer or the beginning of next semester I'll ask him. I'm beginning to blush just thinking about it.
I hope you enjoyed this week's pages of With Little Paws We Toddle Afar, a baby fur regression adventure. It's fans and patrons like yourself that make this wholesome storybook possible. We can't wait for you to join us next Saturday morning to see what happens as I learn to embrace being little again and deal with whatever mischief Raz and I get into. For now, though, be good, stay dry, and toddle afar. Bye-bye! If you would like to support the book and the art created by Good Boy Liger, please consider becoming a patron. When you join, you receive a new set of pages to read, as well as a video like this every Saturday morning. You also get a new original themed artwork every Sunday, high-resolution files of art used in the book, early access to slots to your character here commissions, high-resolution files of most public and commissioned artworks, and much, much more. You can find out more info and join at patreon.com/goodboyliger.